He departed, and they left as free agents. And Columbus wasn't able to recoup anything for those two guys. And I'm not criticizing them for the decision they made and not trading them. You're a good team. You don't want to trade good players. But I think that's where Billy's going to have to evaluate where he's at. Billy made a bold decision a couple of years ago when he bought out Suter and Parisi. I don't think that Billy gets scared like in the House of Horrors.
Right. With Craig Button, and within that division, obviously Winnipeg, they're going to be the pace car, you would presume, again this year, considering how great they were last year. And Jonathan Toews was out there with Perfetti and Nyquist today. Big theme on the show today is tracking the lines day one of camp, Craig. It's something we really thoroughly enjoy doing. But this is going to be a really cool story, and I'm curious what your projection is in terms of impact that you think Toews can and will have for Winnipeg this year.
I think the impact will be really significant just because of his personality, what he's experienced in winning cups and being around it. Mark Scheifele's like a superstar in my view. I think he's a top-notch player. Adam Lowry, him and Anton Lundell, I think are the two best third-line centers in the league. So Jonathan has the front-end support. He's got the back-end support. Jonathan's not the same player he was when he was younger, but I think he can have a real impact just with his presence, playing on a second line with that type of front and back support with Scheifele and Lowry, and be a really good, strong player. I think he helps Luke Schenn. Luke Schenn doesn't have to be the only voice of somebody that's won a Stanley Cup in there. And I think Jonathan can just settle in and just be a really good, solid player. We overuse the term play the right way. But Jonathan Toews might be the poster person for that, just because of that. And I think that helps your team. I think it'll help Scheifele. I think that Jonathan Toews is not going to be afraid to, say, hey, listen, here's what we need to do, and we better start doing it now. And those moments don't just happen game 4 of a Stanley Cup playoff game. They happen at different points of the season, and Jonathan's going to be able to have his finger on that pulse when the time is to dial players' attention in. And I think that impact becomes really important for a team like the Winnipeg Jets who are trying to find their way to the right side in the playoffs.
Absolutely. Day one of camps. We're on the ice, but a lot to talk about. We can't wait for a full season. Great catching up with you, Craig. We'll do it again soon.
Yeah, for sure. Great chat with you guys.
There he is, Craig Button, our Director of Scouting here at TSN, joining us on the Maple Toyota Hotline. Drive the built-in Canada fuel-efficient, fun-to-drive Toyota RAV4. Gas or hybrid models available. Visit mapletoyota.com. Yeah, all right, we'll see. Jonathan Toews, Kaprizov, right? Eichel's looking for a deal, possibly. Kyle Connor in Winnipeg looking for a deal.
Lots
Obviously,
of names
McDavid, yeah, big name. And again, these guys, they have a year left. Like, everything's
They already
shifted.
have so much money already. Like,
But-
I don't
but
know. Saying they want a shorter-term deal is insane.
I think-
Eichel signed 8 times 10 already, and he wants a shorter-term deal. I get it. Shove it all in your jeans, but
I think it's just the flexibility of going to places too. Like I maybe I'm wrong, but like you can sign an 8-year deal and then go, I want to be traded.
Yeah.
Now what happens? You get traded to a team that you want to be strong, and they've got to pull some of the assets off of there to acquire you. I get that. If McDavid signs a long-term deal and has a handshake agreement, I want out, you move me the minute I want out. Well, whoever's trading for him has to give up a boatload for him. So your team is the team he's going to is actually, hamstringed by him. So I get it. I think nowadays, Hayes, you've been pining for this. Shorter-term contracts, lots of movement. We haven't seen much of it, but this might be the year we do.
Yeah, it's, again, assuming they move. This past year it was Marner and Ehlers move. Those are two big names. Those are needle movers that move. Next year, I kind of hope that happens. Although, again, another thing that's taken place and what Craig was just kind of laying out was the idea that Kaprizov will get traded somewhere that he wants to go and sign with. So he won't reach free agency.
well,
it's
not like the old days where it's like go to a crappy team and suck on that. It doesn't work like that anymore.
Right. There's no more penalizing players that aren't doing what you want them to do.
Technically, Marner was traded, right? Like that's
sign
the
and
other
trade.
thing.
Technically, it was a sign and trade.
Law is here because of him, right? Like
and he was out there today looking pretty good in Leaf colors. Nicholas Waugh.
But I think that's the thing you look at. You're right. Just pure free agency, I don't know if these guys make it there, but they're going to make it interesting the whole year. I
Yeah.
think it's going to be noisy.
We'll see.
I really do.
Luke Wilson in about 15 minutes on the Thursday night or tonight. The Jays losing earlier today in Tampa. They're off to Kansas City. 9 games left. 9 games left. They can't now clinch until Saturday. So more on the Jays and Anthony Santander hitting bombs and strolling it out. We'll tell you what we mean by that. We'll show you what we mean by that a little bit later this hour. Overdrive continues, TSN 1050 and on the TSN app. All right, Luke, coming up, week 3 of the NFL starting tonight. Jays are off to Kansas City. Sounds like Trey Savage will start on Sunday. So he is going to get another start, which is a positive. Look great.
Love
First
it.
outing. Absolutely. Man, that creates buzz. Like, I've had a lot of stop and chats with people, obviously, about the Jays. They generally come up first these days, but
Sometimes a guy just shows up when they got it, man. He looks like he might have it, right?
Mm-hmm. That's what you're hoping
Yes.
for. It's magical, like those type of stories. They show up for teams like this that are having an incredible year, that are going to go to the playoffs. You find some, your number one prospect comes up in September and finds some juice, and it becomes just an added element to an already, really positive scene.
My guy's Barger. Like I that's a guy that I circle. I think he's unbelievable. Like it's
a great athlete.
Well, he's like you just said, like he kind of has it all. He's 25 years old too. Like I don't know. There's something about him that I really admire. He looks like, remember I was saying before, you think Matthew Nyes just looks like a hockey player. That guy is just a baseball player. Just a big, strong arm, great defender, good bat. I don't know. I really like him.
Yeah, he's been good. Yeah, no, he's been a really good story all year. And you look at what's going to happen come playoff time, and Anthony Santander is a guy that obviously is still a possibility, and I'm sure we can roll the video. He was down in Buffalo. He hit a home run today, and the exit velocity was significant, and he, switch hitter. He hits it right-handed. That's absolutely mashed. I missed that park, remember?
Yeah.
Remember Hyunjin Ryu would pitch his 5 innings and walk out of there.
Yeah.
Look how
Right out the
slow
back door.
this guy's running the bases.
Yeah.
41 seconds it took him to get to home plate.
Jeez.
What is he doing?
Dude, I love it. That's a nice strut, man. Come on.
No, it's not. Get moving. Let's go.
That's pretty
It's almost
ridiculous,
disrespectful
man.
to the other team.
It's basically looking down on AAA ball players.
yeah.
It's basically, get me out of here. I'm ready for prime time. I'm making $30 million. And all of you will sit there and watch me
You
walk
think that's
around
mocking
the bases.
the other guys?
What other explanation is it?
I don't know, man. Some kind of cool guy vibe,
being
but I
a
don't think
hero
he's
or what?
mocking the other guys.
That 41 seconds to get around the bases? That's absurd.
That's
man.
what Big Sexy would take. That's what was his name again? Big Sexy. Bartolo Colon.
That is. I'll bet you Bartolo Colon. Go back and find his home run trot. He hit a home run
San Diego,
in San
monster
Diego.
shot.
That's right, the left
Monster
field.
shot.
The left field. I guarantee you he ran the bases in under 41 seconds.
Yes, I agree.
I guarantee it. And that would have been worthy of a 50-second trot. That's
Yes.
Cologne in the majors.
Yes.
This is Santander in the minors in Buffalo. Move your ass.
Yeah,
Get
exactly.
to home plate. Let's go here. People
I
are dying to get out of here. We saw it. Good for you. Good home run. I think that's such an obnoxious trot.
Yeah,
but
I agree.
Anyway. All right, we'll break down the tape. We'll compare and contrast Bartolo Colon to
Yeah.
Tony Taters hitting a home run down in Buffalo.
Tony Taters.
So the Jays off to Kansas City tomorrow. Savage again will start this weekend. Luke coming up on Bills Dolphins tonight. Overdrive continues. TSN 1050 and on the TSN app.
This is Overdrive with Hayes, Noodles, and the O-Dog on TSN 1050.